What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. PCS Fan Pro is officially out of the collection, boxed her up and shipped her today. So that is good. I am considering selling a few things right now. I'm going to go over what I am selling, but I have contemplated some things. Anyways, let's talk about, so Daenerys Targaryen. So my original pre-order for this is through Comic Concepts. Now, I don't know when they're going to get this. Fix that. I hear Q1, Q2, who freaking knows. With any US retailer, it takes quite a bit longer to get Infinity and Queen Studio busts. I'm too impatient for that. As a YouTuber, as an impatient person, I want it now, especially this one. And in addition, Thor bust, which I did pre-order through Spec Fiction. So it could be months, before these arrive. I don't want to wait that. So I'm buying them all through Resin GK, the guy that hooks me up. So I can have them this month. He's going to DHL ship them all to me next week. So because of that, I'm going to be selling my pre-orders, and I'm selling them at a pretty significant savings for you guys. You can still pre-order Thor bust, but you're not going to find it cheaper than what I'm selling mine for. Same with Khaleesi bust. You're not going to find it cheaper than what I'm doing it for. So when I originally pre-ordered Khaleesi, it was through Comic Concepts, and they did an early bird PO savings. Because if you go to Sideshow, $4,200 plus tax, which is 7%, plus their exorbitant shipping costs, what they usually up it. And they should shipping December to May. So $4,200. Now what I'm going to sell this bad boy for, let me show it to you guys. So my original pre-order is $37.99. So it's already a $400 savings with no tax from Comic Concepts. And I did a pre-order of $760. So I am asking for $500 for this. So you're going to save $160 for my deposit, and the total pre-order is also already discounted. So when this is due, you'll basically owe like $3,024 plus shipping, and then you'll pay me $500 now. And the way it will work is you'll pay me, I will pay Comic Concepts, you'll give me your address, I will have them ship it to you whenever they get it in, let's say, the next 6 months. Thor bust through Spec Fiction, same situation. You're going to pay me what I asked for the deposit. So I paid $1,290. It's a total of $4,000 shipped. So you could go to Spec Fiction right now and buy this for this price. You're going to have to pay $1,290 though. You go through me, I'm selling my $1,290 deposit for $750. So, over $500 in savings. You just pay me $750 now, and then you'll basically owe $27.50, and this is free U.S. shipping. $27.50 when this is due. According to Spec, he paid for his batch, so he's going to import it. So let's just say the next 6 months. So this is a great opportunity for anyone looking to buy these busts. I will have both with unboxing and reviews in the next few weeks. We've seen In Hands of Thor. It looks great. We've seen Khaleesi production photos. It looks phenomenal. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to get a pre-order in, lock in great savings, because it's highly unlikely you'll find a better price than this. It gives you time to save. Just note when this is due and I message you saying, hey, Spec Fiction is requiring payment, you'll need to pay me the full amount at that point. There is no like, hey, can I pay you in a month or two? No, you will have to pay $27.50 for Thor when it's due. You'll pay me, I pay Spec, they ship to you. And same with Khaleesi. You'll have to pay the $3,024 plus shipping immediately once she is ready to ship, meaning she's at the warehouse of Comic Concepts or Spec Fiction. And then you'll receive it days later at that point, if you're within the United States, of course. So yeah, doing this, of course, I could have just kept my pre-orders and whatnot, but I'm too impatient. I want to get them now. I'm looking, this is like my view most of the day, because I'm working on my work laptop. I have Gizmo here. And this is like some of the most premium real estate in my collection because it's viewed the most. So I want some of my best pieces here. And Terminator is one of my favorite collectible lines. Game of Thrones is my favorite TV show. Khaleesi bust will probably become one of my favorite busts. So, yeah, I want to get her in. I want to complete my Marvel wall. And I also did pay for Bell Bust from Resin GK. So we can, sort of complete this line and my Dark Knight line. So Bell Bust will go there. Thor Bust will go there. Bell Bust here. And I have been wondering, should we try and consider just selling off these? I still don't want to sell Shazam. I'd like to just relocate him and then do all Marvel underneath. We keep Hulkbuster, for example. We throw Thor with his hammer. Groot. We could move quite a few things, actually, if I wanted to. I could, spread some of this out more so it's more spacious. Because it is a little tight in some areas, but we could definitely make it more spacious if we wanted to. If I ever actually get, let's say, a Hawkeye bust or another Marvel bust, I could move Venom out of this display, put him next to his 1/4, and do another MCU Marvel bust there. As of right now, there really is no other characters. I don't only be able to do duplicate characters. I own every MCU high-end bust. From Queen. I'm not buying Sideshow crap. Don't want their War Machine or Iron Patriot. And frankly, I don't care to own a War Machine life-size bust. For me, a life-size bust I would want, of course, Wolverine. I had the old Queen one, but it arrived damaged. I don't want to risk getting another one. I'd wait for a newer one. Wouldn't mind an Ultron bust. Goodness. Trying to think, is there any other characters I would want? Hawkeye for sure. Hawkeye, and if I could get Ultron, that would give me the 3 main MCU villains. And I guess Deadpool and Wolverine. So there's really not a lot I want. But if I spread some 1/4 out over here and just not do DC underneath, we could keep Hulkbusters, throw, let's say, the Mark 43 next to it, throw Thor, Hammer, Groot, and if I truly wanted to, I could even throw that entire, Thanos and Gauntlet, Loki with Thor, Ultron, all over here. And then I could kind of just spread this out more, spread those two out. And I could kind of just spread this out with just Venom and Spidey, these two with a bust, So there's definitely some good options if we get rid of this. Now, there's a lot of reasons I want to keep this as well. One, I still love them. Two, I'm not going to get a lot of money for them. And I like the option. So if I want to, put those two back over here how I had it, I did like that look. And so I could always do that. Put the J&Ds back down low. That always looked really good. I like being able to change up the collection every now and then, not just keep it stagnant, same look all the time. I do like changing things up. Now, I have considered, what if we just keep everything as is and we just throw Black Adam next to Hulkbuster and say, call it a day? That could work. So, just trying to think things through. But, yeah, I've kind of sold, for the most part, the majority of the things I do want to sell. I need to sell those pre-orders. I'm contemplating this. It'd be a lot easier if someone could just commit and buy the entire Suicide Squad line, and I could have someone buy Aquaman. Then it'd make it much easier for me. So, yeah, other than that, I've already sold that Gandalf on payment plan. I'm keeping the 2 orcs. We're not going to sell Saruman until, Alexa, turn on Man Cave, until Prime 1 shows one off and it's close to shipping, because I don't want an empty spot. And in this room, we're not really selling anything right now. We may in the future. But for right now, I think I'm pretty good. Collection's looking real good at this point. I'm very happy with it. So. But again, there are statues I will consider selling. So if you guys ever want something, just message me. Just note, I will never sell something at retail or a loss if I'm not selling it. I'm not officially selling it. So if you say, hey, I'll give you $500 for Vegeta bust, I won't even reply to your email. But if you say, hey, I'll give you $4,000 for your Kratos custom, I'll be like, send me the money. Sort of like that. Anyways, folks, if you are interested in the Khaleesi or Thor bust, please do message me. This really is a good opportunity for you to get these busts, at a much better deal than anything else out there. Anyways, that is it. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.